Takes forever.
So it takes forever.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Ah,
Get your ass lost.
lost my head.
Wait. 15, counting. 14, 13, 12, 11.
I am the J Tower. Gotta have time to masturbate.
Well, I think it kind of speaks for itself. He just goes completely anti-science. Money for naughty favors.
Where's that mushroom toy?
Because that mushroom head seems to get in the way.
I'm a good girl.
She was what the kids would call a slut, which is a terrible thing to say, but
That's her first dildo.
apparently there's no denying
Back in
she
the
was
butter
one.
churn
I want
days.
to apologize to all of you for what happened in there. In
Saved
our
it all.
competition for ratings, we all lost sight of why we got into show business in the first place.
Yeah, titties and beer.
Saved it all these years, did ya?
Hey, I could probably get something for it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nothing Get Live. I'm the J Tower.
I am your Miss Parker.
And as always, don't remember to start your day with outrage.
Or
Or
with
with-
outrage.
Depends on if you're how you feel, optimistic or pessimistic. Oh boy, did we have a weekend? Look at this. Too bad we couldn't keep any of them. They were like there was 9
Dying of-
huge ass.
Dying of thirst in an ocean.
Yeah. Ugh, it was bad.
We caught so many Dungeness, and at least half of those were keepers. But it's off season, and it's just bad form. To
I was
poach.
fishing for fishing,
Yeah, you got some bait.
and I got a bunch of crab too. They were getting all tangled up in the line, and
We were hoping for some rock crab in there.
we did catch one.
Yeah, and it was too small, just
Dinky-
barely.
dinky
too
guy.
small. Yeah,
So yeah, that was fun. And
little injury.
oh yeah, that's right. She held on to the rope a little too tight,
Yep, and it slipped out and took half my finger with it.
and the cage caught my ring.
Oh
It was like,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
almost took me with it. But yeah, anyway, best day, worst day fishing is better than the best day working, I suppose. Right?
Yeah,
Um,
good point.
I am now the co-owner of the Tsunami Queen.
Co-owner?
Well, I mean, co-captain. I mean, it was a little, Tage and Cindy discovered the boat, so, but they were going to sell it. They said, and I was just like, nah, I want it. So we came to an agreement, and they still, I mean, it's still our boat. It's like that's the whole thing. Is that Tage and I are going to rebuild this boat? Only instead of saying captain and first mate, it's going to say captain and co-captain on the side of the Tsunami Queen.
the
That story
Tsunami
is going to
Queen.
come soon. In the next 6 months, I'm rebuilding the interior of this boat with the help of Tage. We all have our jobs. Like I'm doing most of the woodwork and like the cleanup, painting, fiberglass, shit like that.
You need to
Shit you
do a
can't get.
time lapse from.
And we have a website we're gonna set up, and hopefully in like 6 months we'll be doing boat tours of the bay, which is gonna be dope. In the Tsunami Queen, a boat that was saved twice. So yeah, it's neat. I can't wait. I'm like, woohoo! It's like fully functional. It just needs. It's like buying a Sprinter van and building your own like van life instead of doing boat life. It's like the culmination of like a 22-year dream I've had. I've wanted to ever since I moved to Colorado. I was like, I'm gonna save up a bunch of money and I'm gonna buy a boat, learn how to sail, and just live on it. So yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the slip.
No,
don't have to go to
we're going to
Moss
take
Landing.
care of it all this week, and then I'm going to be on that sucker as often as possible, just putting it together. Tage is more engineer minded than I am. He's more of a he's going to run the I'll help him, but we're going to run the electrical and the plumbing, and then there's a bunch of work that needs to be done with like some fiberglass work, just some reinforcements and stuff like that. But that's easy enough done. And yeah, so I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on this thing, doing some woodwork and fucking finishing it all up. Like, building a kitchen. I have to build a galley. I have to build a table for the galley. And that's just woodwork. That's my jam. So yeah, so Tage and I are co-captains of the Tsunami Queen. Congratulations.
No more idle hands.
No more idle hands. Yeah, idle hands.
You really won't have time to masturbate.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, you guys, in case you haven't noticed, it's fucking hot.
It's hot as balls.
It's hot. This is hot. This map also says it's hot. Now, I know I'm not fooling anybody, but this is 10:30. So this is 11:30 Mountain Time. This is 10:30 our time, and I don't know if you noticed this cluster of 90s and 100s.
You can't see it on here, but it got up to 127 in Death Valley today.
The only reason why it's not scorching hot here is because they're all being flooded. So water and hot over here, and no water and hot over here.
And
Lots
wildfire.
Lots of fires.
Yeah.
At least they don't have to worry about fires. I don't know, flooding. I suppose it's 6 in one hand, whatever. But yeah, it's another map illustrating just how fucking hot it is. And again, I don't have a
So
timestamp on this one.
If you draw a line down here, you get hot and wet, hot and dry.
But
just
yeah, no, it's like this is a morning map, and it's 84 in San Francisco. Oh, it doesn't work. I don't know. Anyway, so in our constant thing for like, I mean, do you have anything else to say about that? It's hot. That's it. There's nothing else to say. It's just fucking hot.
It's fucking hot.
That's why we're, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, we haven't done this in over a year. This once a year ago.
Yeah.
A little over a year ago. It was the day before we went to the Smash Room.
Yeah.
Where I got this injury.
Yeah.
And
she is actually, every time we go somewhere, you can't take
every
her
time I
anywhere.
go somewhere with him, I get hurt.
I'm full of Spirit of the Lord today.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. I'm happy that like Tage and Cindy and I were able to come to an agreement, and I feel secure in my position.
That's the best.
So, and then we're gonna start this business, and it's gonna be neat. So, also, I got a kayak.
Well, you had that before.
Mm-hmm.
Take nibbles on the kayak.
But yeah, so I am at maximum stokage. So we looked up. I like to look up old commercials from time to time, and these are from the 40s.
Yeah, there were no child molesters, no gay people, no trans people, no
Black people, Hispanics.
Well, they stayed out of
Japanese
the way.
people.
Oh yeah, they also stayed out of their
Asians,
way,
yeah.
not because they wanted to.
Yeah. So this is great. I love this commercial, and out of context, I find this just because we're children here on KROT.
Pee Wee Reese has a way with Dodger rookies or Sandlot youngsters. Pee Wee, you do a lot of work with boys.
Not work, Al. I like baseball and kids. I enjoy helping teenagers start right.
Well, that's around shaving age. You give them pointers on personal appearance, too?
Yes, a boy has more self-respect when he's clean shaved. I tell him to use a Gillette razor, Al.
You said
it. That's just placed in
Don't let your pubes,
my inner child.
Don't let your pubes clog the shower drain.
Don't let your pubes. That's like use a Gillette razor for that. You need to be that clean shaven boys. I wouldn't call it work. Help them boys shave. That clean shaven. What do you think?
Make them feel.
It makes me giggle. I hope it makes you guys laugh because it's just hot, and we didn't really.
Helps their
we didn't
self-esteem.
We didn't really put much
shaven.
effort into this shit.
Well, we heard
in this first segment.
We heard I like boys in baseball. And
That's
that
all
was
we
it.
heard. We heard I like boys in baseball. Oh my God, I like kids. And then not to be outdone, this is great because as a lifelong smoker who's trying to quit drinking, you should be able to quit smoking. I love this shit.
In a repeated national survey, doctors in all branches of medicine.
Do what? Doctors in all branches of medicine.
They agree that drinking and smoking during pregnancy is a really bad idea and results in low birth weight and late development. What's the word?
I don't know.
Arrested development.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Anybody? You think? Well, I know. So because I edited this. So here we go.
Doctors in all parts of the country were asked, "What cigarette do you smoke, doctor?" Once again, the brand named most was
Filterless.
Camel. Yes,
Filterless
according to
Camel.
this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Why not change to Camels for the next 30 days and
I'm
see what a
sorry.
difference it
It
makes in your
sounds like
smoking
they're
enjoyment?
sucking
See how-
camel sticks.
Little Timmy, all you need is puff on these Lucky Strikes. He's the one doctor that doesn't smoke Camel unfiltered.
Now, menthols.
We got to get your boy on Lucky Strike. Well, menthols probably didn't exist. So,
Camels agree with your throat.
I told you. I
I
told you it's about blowing camels. I done told you.
Difference it makes in your smoking enjoyment. See how Camels agree with your throat.
they agree just fine. Camels
No.
are the best. Camels are the best. I smoked them. I smoked out of my trachea.
I used to smoke horses.
Oh, we're gonna come back with a little bit from Russia here in a little bit, and I gotta say I had a great weekend. So we're gonna go on to this. Russia, you gotta love it.
Oh yeah, I'm not loving it so
We'll be
much.
back.
Stop pointing.
We'll be
at
back
that.
in a moment. I am the Tom.
I am your Miss Parker.
We're a little rusty. This
Is
nothing
yet
live. Hot, hot.
hot, hot bitches.